Hey everybody, so this is going to be part deux of my life story. I had to stop it because I got emotional. That might happen to me a bunch of times. Wait, let me fix this. Anywho, so sorry. I wanted to start out because when I rewatched it, I realized that I would cut myself off because I have so many things coming in through my head, whether it's downloads or memories or whatever. So I wanted to go back to what I was saying about my favorite band, The Sword. I never completed that sentence or thought. Was that when I went backstage, I'm telling you, 14-year obsession. Obsessed with The Sword. I realized I did not know a single one of their names. And I was like, oh my God. But it also showed to me how much I care about the quality of something. And nobody can take that away from me. And that's how I've always been. Have I had moments, especially when I first moved to Hollywood, that I was, name dropping or felt cool because I met so-and-so or whatever? Yeah, but after hanging out with a few, I learned real quick I didn't care. So, and that being famous was like probably a curse. Because you don't know who's really around you, who really cares about you as a person. I mean, that was very evident to me. There are so many really awesome people that never get to actually know themselves because everybody around them wants something from them, so they're not honest with them. They don't say, hey man, maybe you don't do that, or no, I don't agree with that. So even if these people are really trying to be enlightened people, they have people that want things from them and are too insecure about themselves to tell them the truth because they're afraid they're going to lose something or not get something that they want. Fear, the ultimate rider of the Matrix. That is what they use against all of us, hoping they won't be like the way I'm being right now. Maybe not right at this moment, but when we get to the end of the story, you're going to be like, whoa, this girl has definitely got some balls. And the kind of balls I have are like, have you ever seen, they're not like actual balls, obviously. I'm very womanly. I do have one of my books around here somewhere. Anyway, I'll show you what I mean. It's a Merkaba, but before it becomes just the triangles, it's got a whole bunch of circles which can represent balls. That's what I mean by the balls I've got, which give me actual balls to do what I'm about to do, which will happen in segments because this is going to take a hot minute. And for those of you who care, you can continue watching. For those of you who don't. But I finished my note about what I was trying to say about the sword. And yeah, I had no idea who my favorite band. I'm not as aggressive as I used to be. So I don't listen. Well, I still do. I mean, I've been posting a lot about Rage Against the Machine and 9 Inch Nails. I still have that angst. Oh yeah, that was something I wanted to talk about. The fact that even though I believe in coming from a loving place and not sending hate towards anybody, you better believe I still have some angst in me. You better believe I believe in standing up for what's right, and that if I've got a angst or aggression in there, it's still going to come out. It doesn't mean that I'm not loving and that I'm sending any ill will towards people. So I wanted to clarify that too, because I've gotten some messages about, oh, you're just so confusing. One minute you say you need help, and the next you're posting about love and light. Yeah, it's called transmuting energy. I am no longer fooled by the Matrix. Something horrible can happen to me, and 2 seconds later, not even in the moment, I know how to be like, you don't scare me. Here's how I'm going to protect myself. And I get to move on and put a big old smile on my face and really feel it and mean it. This is what I'm hoping to help other people get to that place. So you're no longer fooled by the matrix. You're no longer fooled by fear. You no longer believe that that is something you have to believe in. That because something horrible happens to you, you need to go continue to talk about it in therapy and do all this stuff. No, what you need to do is have the balls, stand up for yourself, and keep it moving and keep your heart singing. Because nothing, that's why half of the trauma in the world, there are people out there that are purposely creating trauma in other people's lives to keep them down, to keep them talking about that story. Why do you think, I can't get to that yet. I cannot get to the AA part yet. It's all to keep you down. It's all to keep you down. You don't have to. I have had, as you're going to hear in my story, some of the most, if any of the people who have paid to have these things happen to me, not all of them were, it's hard to explain because I do take responsibility in my own spiritual growth and the things that I chose to stand up, to sign up for. Luckily, I have gotten myself out of all those bad things. I am no longer a drug addict and never was. I was having an issue with learning how to process feelings.